Hey guys, Tito is back with episode 2. By watching this art or drawing, you have already understood that what I'm going to talk in this video. But before going to this video, make sure that you have leave your feedback to the comment box. It will really help me to understand that how I should improve the video quality or the talking, everything. Just give me the feedback so that I can understand what is my fault or I can improve myself. Okay? And please don't forget to leave a like. And if you're new, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. In this ICT concepts, one of the most important thing is swing high, swing low. Now, lot of you can easily understand, brother, why you are making a video, because there is some small thing we actually ignore and we don't give that much attention to understand that. This is why these concepts, ICT concepts, is going to make more complicated for you. I hope after watching this video, everything about swing high or swing low will be clear to all of you. Please ignore my drawing because I'm not a good drawer, so it can be little messy, okay? But don't worry, I will show you the example from the chart. So over here, according to ICT himself, there should be 3 candles to make a swing high. There should be at least 3 candles to make a swing low, where the middle candle will be higher than the left candle and the right candle. Same thing here for the swing low. The middle candle will be the lower candle comparing with its left candle and its right candle. The body doesn't need to go above this area, or the wick doesn't need to go. I mean, just wick is enough for making the swing high. The wick is more than enough to make the swing low. Just I hope that you understand, this is swing high, this is swing low. The definition of swing high is there should be one candle, the middle candle should be higher than its left candle and its right candle. For same thing for swing low, the middle candle should be lower than the left candle and the right candle. So I'm not going to spend more time over here. Instead, I will go to the chart to understand you or to make sure that what is missing you from you to understand the swing high or swing low. So I'm coming here. As you can see, there is a candle. Okay, just I'm going to use this candle, which is this candle here. That candle is higher than the left candle and the right candle. Now, is this a swing high? Yeah, of course, that is a swing high. Now, can I come another candle here? This candle is higher than the left candle and the right candle. Is that swing high? Of course, this is the swing high. What is new, brother? Okay, there is some problem. Whatever I'm going to say, it's just my understanding, so you don't need to focus over here that much. But if you really would love to learn from me, then focus. Give your all of your focus over here. For making a swing high, it's just not enough for me to see that middle candle is higher than the left candle or and the right candle. For me, it has to look like a pyramid. Okay, so like this, it has to look like a pyramid. That means the middle candle and the 3 candle is not enough for me to make the swing high. What do I mean by that? As you can see here, that specific candle, this candle came here, which is higher than that candle and that candle. But in this area, it's called the sideways candle to me. That means all of these candles are bullish. There is no swing. It is a bullish candle. There was suddenly a bear candle here. Okay, then the very next candle open here, make a higher high over here, then closed there. This candle failed to close above that high, closed over here. So it doesn't look like a swing high. There is no space in between the high and the lows. If I give you the example, you will understand. Look at this area. This candle is higher than that candle and that candle. See these two candle. It has made this swing high, as well as it has made this swing high like a pyramid. You can see here. It's look like a pyramid, right? There is some space in between the high and low. This means market went higher, then it come lower, and in between there is a space. But look over here. Do you see any space? If you mark from there, here, and then there is no space, right? It's something like sideways candle, just the wick is higher. So for me, it has to look like some kind of pyramid over here. Same thing over here. If you take a closer look around this area, market came from there, to until this area, then come here. Okay, so there is it's look like a pyramid over here. In between that high and this low, that low, there's some space in between that. But same thing over here, if you can take a closer look over to that candle, this candle is higher than that specific candle and that candle, but it's not my swing high. So if I would love to mark this like this way, it's not my swing high, it's just a candle which has a higher high, or the wick is higher than the previous and the after candle wick, right? So it doesn't look like a swing high to me. For me to make the swing high, it should look like a pyramid like this. If I come over here, if you take a closer look here, market came here, high and low. Look, in between there is some space. Yeah, this is my swing high, but it doesn't look like a swing high to me over here. That candle, it doesn't look like a swing high to me, because these three candle, they are the sideways candle. Wherever this candle closed, this candle opened, come here, went a bit lower, then went higher. It's sideways candle or the consolidation. So for making a swing high, it has to have some kind of space between that swing point. Now, same thing over here. If I give this example, I believe that it's gonna be easier for you to understand. Look over here. This candle is higher than that candle and that candle. This is a high. Okay, this high is valid as a swing high. Now, all I need to look all of this scenario. Does it look like a pyramid? Now, if you look here from there to there and there, does it look like a pyramid? Yes, sir. It doesn't. It absolutely look like a pyramid. In between this low to high, then market fall again, there is some space. So this is a perfect swing high to me. Same thing over here. Look at this. This candle is lower than that candle and that candle. So it's a low. This low is valid for a swing low. All I need to see, is there any swing or not. Now look closer over here. Market come from there, came here, made that low, then went higher, right? So this is a swing low, because in between this area there is some space. It is a perfect swing low. But if you ask me, is this a swing low? Because this candle is lower than that candle and that candle, right? This is that candle which is lower than this and this candle. So does it look like a swing low to me? No, it's not a swing low to me. It's just a low without any kind of swing point over here. Same thing here to that specific candle. This high is higher than that high and that high. Is it swing high to me? No, it's not swing high to me. Look, this is a down close candle, this is a down close candle, this is a down close candle. It is falling. This candle came until this area, then closed over here. So made a high over there. It's not a swing high. If you look to this low, does it look like a swing low? No, it is not also look like a swing low to me. Why? Because this is all the sideways candle. All of these candle are sideways, right? But if you take a closer look this high, it's a swing high, because there is a swing, or it look like a pyramid over here. If you just mark this one, why it is important, I will talk about this. When I'll talk about this, you'll understand why this is so important to me. Okay, so if you look here from there to there and there, this is a high which look like a pyramid to me, where there is some space in between this area to make that high as a valid swing high. It is really important to understand, because sometimes we need the swing high to mark the market structure shift. We need the swing high to mark the liquidity level. All of this area, the swing high and swing low is important to me. For example, if I would love to mark the relatively equal highs, you will see that this is a swing high over here around this area. This is a swing high and there is a swing high. This two swing point has made relatively equal highs. What is relatively equal highs, relatively equal lows? You just try to understand, because I will cover this thing in my next episode. So over here, just all you have to understand that what is this important area. Now, same thing over here. If you ask me, for example, if I mark, what can I mark? Like here, if you tell me this low and that low, they're the relatively equal lows. No, I'm not agree with you. This is not relatively equal lows, because this is not a swing point. This is not a swing. See, it's not a swing. It's just sideways candle. So it's not a swing point. But if you ask me, this low, where is here, this low and that low, are the relatively equal lows? Same thing over here. This is not relatively equal lows. The reason is this is not a swing point. This is a swing point here. this is a swing point, it's okay, but this is not a swing point, so it's not swing point, so I'm not interested to look for this is relatively equal lows. This is clean lows, that is different matter, I'll cover that as well. This is clean lows but not the relatively equal lows. It is not enough for me to mark the relatively equal lows. Same thing over here, if I mark this low, sorry, here, this low and that low, this is a swing low but it's not a swing low, so I'm not interested to mark this as my liquidity level. Let's come here to talk about this a bit to understand why it is more important to mark the swing low and the swing high. Okay, so if I come over here, I hope that it's gonna be very easier to you to understand the swing high and swing low after this video. Just let me find an exact example. I guess I can find it over here. Okay, perfect. Come over here. Now, around this area to all of this area, you can see this high or that candle high is higher than this candle and that candle. You always look for one candle has to be higher than the next candle and the very previous candle. Same thing, if I take a closer look and mark this to high, what will you see? If you mark this to high over here, you will see this is the exact high, right? If this is an exact high, even if it looks like a pyramid, it is not the swing high. Even if it looks like a pyramid, okay, there is some space between this area, what I have so far explained, right? Pyramid looks like a pyramid, but this is exactly clean highs. This low, sorry, that high should be lower than that previous candle high, so middle candle has to be the higher high comparing with its next candle and its previous candle. If it is exact high, it's not valid as a swing high, even if it looks like a pyramid. Keep that in your mind because I can forget to tell this after after sometimes. So when I saw this is a perfect example to tell you that even if it looks like a pyramid, it's not the swing high because these two candles are the exact candle. This candle has to be lower than the middle candle, otherwise it's not the swing high. It's just relatively equal highs, which is not valid for your to mark your swing high or swing low. Same thing here. This candle is lower than that candle and that candle. Is this a swing low? Obviously not. Why? Because they looks like sideways candle. Look, there is no pyramid, no empty space in between that area. If you look here around this area, yes, this is a swing low. So this low and that low, both of them are the swing low. If I see these two low, I can mark them as my liquidity points for or any other point. I can use this type of swing low but not this type of sideways candle. Now if I come here around this area, around here, if you take a closer look around this area, this candle high is higher than that high and that high, so this is a swing high, right? So you will see that this is a market structure shift, then you will see some kind of fair value gap over there, you will take the entry over there. No, it's not valid for shifting market structure because this is not a swing high. Same thing here, this high is not valid as a swing high, though it has a lower candle on its left and one is on its right. They are the sideways candle, or market is actually falling, they have made a bull candle and a higher high. It's not valid as a swing high. If you ask me over here, where do I look like my swing high, to where I can find my swing high, you can take a closer look over here. This looks like a pyramid where there is some empty space in between these two lines, that buy line and that sell line. So for getting the high, I need just 3 candle. I don't need 5 candle. But to mark the swing high, I need more candle. It can be 5 candle, it can be 10 candle, it can be 15 candle. I don't care. But all I need some candle which is going to make some space in between that buy run and that seller. Then I will find my swing high or swing low for any kind of use. Okay. So over here, when this high has been shifted here with a fair value gap, this is called my market structure shift. It's not my market structure shift with that high when it has been shifted, or this high has been shifted here. It's not my market structure shift or something, because I need the swing high to shift the market. If you take a closer look to that candle, though it's a down close candle which has a higher high, but does it look like a swing? Yes, sir. It's look like to me a swing, because when it went higher, this is the bull run, this is the bear run. Look, In between these two run, there is some empty space. So it's a swing high to me. Same thing here. If you take a closer look of this low, which does look like a perfect clean swing low to me over here, because these two area to that sell run and the buy run, there is something, some kind of space over here. Now, if you compare this low, swing low, and that swing high, you will see that it has made lot of candle to make that sell run, then lot of candle to make the buy run, to at the same time to make this empty space in between these two run, right? It takes lot of candle. Here it takes 1 2 3 candle for the buy run and just one candle to the sell run. Still this is my swing high because it has some space in between these two area. So when this high has will be shifted over here, or if I would love to mark this high for my liquidity level, whatever I would love to mark with that high, I can mark it because this is a valid swing high, this is a valid swing low, this is a valid swing low. Look at this, okay? So there is a space in between these two run, there is a space. This is a swing low here, this is a swing low, because in between these two run there is a space. But this candle low is not my swing low. Then where I can go, look at this low, this candle low is not my swing low, or that candle high is not my swing high, because they are the sideways candle. So guys, I tried to explain the swing high and swing low in this video. I know that all of you already know about this, but this is, I think, most important part to understand the swing high and swing low, because all of us has some problem to find out a perfect swing high, a swing low for our using, okay, for our ICT concepts using. So always give the priority to the pyramid to mark your swing high or swing low. It will help you a lot to understand these concepts, and when I will go step by step, this all information is going to help you a lot. So thank you guys for watching this video. Make sure that if you have watched until this area, you write down boom in the comment box. At the same time, if you have any confusion, just let me know so that I can cover that your confusion, I can clear in my next episode. Thank you for being over here. Until the next video, take care of yourself, take care of your family. Cheers.